dividing using partial products. So the first problem that we are going to work on today is 9 divided into 198. Raise your hand if you can tell me, using your division vocabulary words, what our 9 represents here. What does our 9 represent? Chance.
The divisor.
The divisor. Very good. What about 198? What would that represent, Jay?
The dividend.
The dividend. And when we get our answer, what do we call our answer in division? Ava?
The quotient.
The quotient. Awesome. Okay. So today we are going to divide using partial products. So you should have your problem set up just like I have mine up here. So the first thing we are going to do, because remember when we use partial products, we're thinking in terms of tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay? So first of all, can we multiply 100 by 9 and get close to 198?
No.
Or is that going to be too big?
Too big.
Too big. So we need to go back to our tens. So one trick I want you to use, because we could multiply 9 times 10, right, and get 90 and subtract again. But I think we can go up one more. Because if you look at this, 19, use that as your clue and think, how many times could 9 go into 19, Julia? 2 times. But we're not really talking about 2, we're talking about 20, right? We're going to talk about 20. So we are going to multiply 9 times 20. Remember, we box in the partial product here. Okay, and 9 times 20. Raise your hand if you can tell me what you think that means, what that answer is. Grace W.
180.
180. Excellent. So, where does that 180 go, Chavia? Where do I put it?
Up under the 198.
Underneath the 198, what are we going to do?
Subtract.
We are going to subtract. Remember, division is just repeated subtraction. Okay, so 198 minus 180. What do you get for that? Amelia?
18.
18. Good. All right, what's the next step? Chance?
Multiply 9 times 2.
Why?
Because 9 times 2 equals 18.
Good. So we're basically dividing 18 divided by 9, or we're thinking 9 times what equals 18. And Chance just told us that 9 times 2 equals 18. Excellent. Okay, so now what am I going to do? What's my next step, Sarah?
You add 20.
Not quite yet. We're almost there. What's our next step? We got to finish. Remember, we have to keep repeat subtracting until we get a 0 or a smaller number than 9 at the bottom.
You put the 18
Good. We put the 18 under the 18. We subtract it, Sarah. And what do we get? 0. So now we know, because of this 0, we have nothing left to divide, right? So we're done. So then what's our next step? Grace B.
Add 20 plus 2.
Good. We're adding our numbers in the boxes. So 20 plus 2, Grace B, what are we going to get?
22.
22. Raise your hand if you can tell me what our quotient is, Lawrence.
Our quotient is 22.
Very good. All right. 22 would be our quotient. All right. I'm getting.
You forgot the remainder.
There isn't a remainder.
It's 0.
You just tested me? All right, so we are going to do another problem. This time I want you to do it on your own. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. You are going to divide 7 into 259. And I'm going to pause. All right, so we are dividing 7 into 259. First of all, can we multiply 7 by 100 to get something close to 259?
No.
That's way too much. So we need to think in terms of tens. Okay? So remember what I told you. Use those first 2 digits as a clue. Let that help you out. Let it be your base. So think, what could you multiply by 7 to get close to 25? Or think if you just had to divide 25 by 7, Cameron, what would you get?
7 times 80.
No, not 7 times 80. Chance?
7 times 30.
7 times 3 would give you 21, and since we're looking at 259, not just 200, or not just 25, we need to think in terms of 10, so that's why Chance said 30. So that's what we are going to write over here. 7 times 30, and Chance, what am I going to get?
You're going to get 210.
210. Very good. Where's my 210 go, Jay?
Right below the 250.
Right below the 259. Then we're going to subtract that. What'd you get when you subtracted? Cameron?
I got 9 goes down.
9, and then?
5 minus 1 is 4.
Good. Okay, what's my next step when I get to this point, Sarah? What's my next step?
You need to minus 7 times something that is close to 49.
Good. Can you think of something? Can we divide 49? Good. So we're writing that over here. 7 times 7. And Sarah, what is 7 times 7?
49.
49. So it works out perfectly. What do I do with this 49? What do I do with the 49? Grace B, what do I do? We subtract it from the other 49, right? And we get a 0, so we know that our dividing is over. We just got to figure out what our quotient is. Cameron, what do I do for this part? We do add. Lawrence, what do we add?
30 plus 7
Excellent.
is 37.
37. This is why I want you to box in these numbers, because that's going to help remind you, okay, this is what I have to add to get my answer. So 259 divided by 7 equals 37. Excellent job. All right. If you need more practice, then you may pause and rewind and try these problems again. Great job, guys.